Yeah, good afternoon.
Sir, how do you see the anti-corruption move by Mr. President?
The anti-corruption move by Mr. President is well focused. It's very much welcomed by all Nigerians and even the international community. They have applauded Mr. President for coming out very strongly to oppose corruption and to take measures to stamp it out of our body politics. And we in the 8th Senate are doing everything possible to support Mr. President in his fight against corruption. Whatever bills he brings to the National Assembly, we will pass it expeditiously because we realize that it is a national problem and it's disgracing this country a lot. And whoever loves Nigeria will certainly fight and ensure that we stamp out corruption in our body politics. Even if we cannot stamp it out, at least we will minimize it to the barest minimum. Nations cannot grow when they are being engulfed into the canker of corruption. You will agree with me that it has really stultified our development. Resources that are meant to develop the country are being diverted, through corruption. And we don't get the real value of whatever we earn in terms of tangible results that can be seen in our constituencies. So for that reason, we will support Mr. President and we will urge all Nigerians across the political divide to also support Mr. President in his fight against corruption.
No.
And he has made it very clear that there will be no second cow. Whether you are in APC, or PDP, or whatever, even if you don't belong to any political party, once you are corrupt, you will be probed and you will be made to cough out whatever you have taken illegally.
Now, do you think probing only one past administration will solve this problem? Is it enough to probe just one past administration, which is the just concluded?
I think the idea is not to go and start with chanting people. Where we have brazen cases of corruption, open, corruption that has been known by all Nigerians, it would be wrong for Mr. President to ignore it. And for that reason, Nigerians are unanimous in supporting him. We don't want him to go on wild geese chasing. He has target, he is well focused, and I believe he will continue to chase whoever had done something wrongly that is so open and so brazen. The idea of extending beyond a particular administration will not count. But even if there are cases that are so open, so known, why not? He will pursue them, and Nigerians and indeed the legislature will support it.
Now, sir, so many persons have said that all the persons that have been arrested by security agencies and so on have been those from the People's Democratic Party. They have been those from the People's Democratic Party. All those who have been arrested recently from the past government have been those from the People's Democratic Party. Is Mr. President not going to look at those from his own party so that people will know this is not witch hunting and it is not a way of being?
Well, I made it very clear to you that Mr. President is not discriminating. Mr. President is a just, leader. Corruption, no bound. Whether you are APC or PDP, if you commit offense, if you commit corrupt practices, you will be investigated and be prosecuted accordingly. It is not true to say that only PDP leaders or card-carrying members are being investigated. Even APC leaders or governors have been investigated, and some are still under investigation. And a lot more will also be investigated. He made it very clear that nobody will be spared in the fight against corruption. So I don't want people to start throwing mud at the anti-corruption campaign. We have already identified corruption as our #1 problem, and it's one of the most important challenges militating against the development of this country. And all hands should be on deck to support Mr. President to succeed in his fight against corruption. Let us come out of it clean. Let us ensure that within the next 4 years, in terms of ranking, Nigeria will be one of the countries that is least in terms of tolerating corruption. One of the best in terms of transparency and accountability in governance. So it is wrong to say that a particular section of the society is being witch-hunted. No, the fight against corruption is total, and it's all-encompassing. It involves all segments of society. It cuts across political divide. It cuts across regional divide. It cuts across religious divide. Nobody is being singled out for persecution.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.